Repeat that again.
What have you learned that you might not have learned if you hadn't suffered? We could just rephrase it as, what have you learned through suffering? But we'll leave it as is. Because it sounds much more like old man on a mountain wisdom when it's convoluted like that. So
Yeah.
They like the bad thing. I like convoluted questions.
Good for you. I can't wait to find out what Violet's answer is to it when you
Me
fucking
too.
smoke
I get a natural 20. It'll be the only one I roll tonight, and then I roll ones the rest of the time.
Wow, I mean, predictive algorithm for sure, but true. All right, let's get going. Let's do this thing. Oh, we need music. I thought we had music because I was listening to it with my new old headphones. That's right. I may have had a little fit last week. Maybe I pooped my pants a little bit about it. But you know what I'm wearing on my tiny baby size head? A tiny baby size headset for babies. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I can definitely tell the difference in price. It is so much more comfortable for my tiny baby head, and it's not covered in fucking buttons and knobs that I could accidentally push when I'm trying to prop it back up on my tiny baby head. But man, the sound is not as good. It's damn. I was immersed in like next level sound. Now it's like I'm on a telephone call. That's how it feels.
Talk about grass being greener.
Yeah, I don't know. If I keep falling down in the grass, it's not that good, and that's kind of what the other headset felt like. So, but let's see. Where are you? Skies starts.
As a man with the same headset as you and a baby head,
Yeah,
it fits great.
Yep.
And I don't care what any of you sound like.
Baby head bros unite, man. Baby head bros unite. This headset is a dream. It's so light, I don't even realize I'm wearing a headset. I could take a shower and not take off this headset and ruin it. You know what I'm saying? That's how. Yeah.
I've been wearing mine for weeks.
Wait, where's my?
Have you not taken a shower in weeks?
Well, I didn't say that. I'm
Just
wearing
a second, I'm sending a cameo message.
He only takes baths.
Okay.
I hose myself off outside. That's my preferred.
All right. Anybody for a third hero point and a third hero card draw? I want to sum up what happened last week. Roll a d20 into chat. Everybody should be getting rid of their hero cards and hero points from last week and getting some freshies. Also, I want to point out that it finally happened. I went and I actually changed the price of the Fanspos back to 10K.
Oh shit!
I also added a new item in the Fanspo shop, and it is for 3,000. You can name an NPC, an item, or a location. You get to choose the category of the name, but basically, while I'm prepping, it just becomes like the name of the next thing. So, whether or not people start taking advantage of this, you guys might start running into some real fucky names in our campaign. Because I will, unless it breaks, the rules of Twitch and the Twitch channel. So, if it's slurs or something, we won't use that. But you might run into, Dickhole McGee. That's an acceptable name for 3,000 channel points.
We already ran into him.
I know. Well, this campaign, they're going to be hard-pressed to outdo what we're already doing. But I'm just saying, might have some interesting stuff show up.
One of my players joined the Call of Cthulhu game.
Just put Kevin in there 20 times. What, Rex what, Thundercock?
Rex a million Thundercock.
That's a good name. That's 3,000 channel points. Could have it. You could say the next item is named that, and then the next magical item is...
If you pay 10 million channel points, Isaac will change his name to whatever you want it to be.
Oh,
I think I got like 30,000.
Yeah, that's a lot of channel points, bro.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I also added a bunch
animated
emojis now. If you use your Prime whatever subscription thingy to get tier 1, I don't know what the fuck how it works, but there's animated emojis now. Yeah, you want to see chamomile moving around as a emoji? Fuck, it happens. There's also a lot more emojis, and you could use them on other people's channels, so you could have good emojis on better channels. Nice. All right, so did anybody roll for that? Oh, all right. Gold Leaf, what happened last week?
Last time on Skyhaven, Natural Ones had completed their mission to remove, well, we hadn't finished it completely, but at least we were able to secure the cold iron that was being used to poison the environment within the driftwood grove. Then we were a little bit hesitant on how we wanted to approach the Dryad Queen, knowing that, or at least from what we were able to kind of see around, she didn't exactly have great opinions on the Returned. She already doesn't have great opinions when it comes to Taranathian. So we decided to at least try and approach the subjects as carefully as we can. But that we would be truthful, at least. So, when we went back to the clearing, we spoke with her and gave her the rundown of Captain Mayron not being a traitor to her and her people. She was trying to protect them, but it was a very complicated situation, and unfortunately she died for her troubles. Then we started to go a little bit more into the return phenomenon and a lot of other lore drops. Honestly, I can't remember off the top of my head because I didn't rewatch the sessions. But anywho, we record it, so go and watch it if you want more of that.
If you want a recap, watch the session.
Bro,
However,
imagine if
It's a great recap.
imagine if the Pokemon guy said that, or God forbid the One Piece guy said that. Oh my God.
You know what?
You remember? Do you remember in Ironhack when I had the ability to dump things into people's minds since I was psionic, and you asked me what happened last time, and I was like, I dump it into everybody's mind, and then we all were like, okay, cool. It's like that again.
So there's a precedent that's already been set. Cool.
Listen, keep going,
yeah.
bro. Keep going. You're doing great.
Well, in either case, we were able to convince Queen Irlith, Lady Irlith, to let us take the cold iron, and that we would be able to strike up a partnership with her and the Fae here, trying to find a way to at least save their island, because it's still slowly crumbling and decaying. So we have some ideas. We at least have to go back to the Hydro Forge to see if we can put some of that to use, more like taking some of the stone or finding stone that we can transport over to them, etc., etc. But yeah, with our mission completed and at least relations started, we left the grove, and with our crew in tow, we started to head back to the Hydro Forge, kind of going around a route that would take us not as close to the city as possible. We decided to go through Tempest Maw in case anyone was pursuing us. They would have to contend with that. And we were able to sail quite well with the checks that we made. But as we were kind of leaving the area, we noticed that there was an airship that was in the mall. From the information that we had, we know that this is a Jathum airship, likely of military recruits.
It's a living airship, so it's like a sky creature that has had a ship like strapped to and built into its body.
Yeah, they're quite particular in using air creatures as their transport vessels when they need vessels. But yeah, right now we're just deciding if we want to engage them or if we just want to keep on sailing and head back to the Hydro Forge.
Okay. Go ahead and take your third hero point and your third hero card. Draw. Man, these clouds they're getting everywhere. I had said I wasn't going to put a region down to control the weather, but I might have to. It just looks so bad for me. That's why I don't like it. I don't think you guys can see weather regions, can you?
Can you give me access to Jade, please?
Oh, right. Okay.
Gotta make sure she gets the worst hero card draws.
Do you guys hear me okay?
I can hear you now.
Awesome. Sorry about that.
No worries.
I had to essentially do a hard reset on my mic or headset.
I am on a new headset also. It's not as good, but it feels better.
I prioritize comfort in my headsets over basically anything else.
Yeah. All right. That should stop the clouds from being all up in your guys' business. There we go. Nice. Okay. Wait. I think I put it in the wrong spot. I'll fix it later. Okay. So, would anybody like to answer this question? This faxpiration question? This fine question? What have you learned from suffering? Or, to sound even more fancy, what have you learned that you wouldn't have learned if you hadn't suffered? Sounds like a SAT question trying to trip you up. There it is. 17 from Isaac. Going once. Going twice. Can anybody knock him off this? Nope. Nothing. We're gonna find out. All right. And that. Oh, okay. Isaac, what have you learned through suffering?
I've learned the love of a beautiful succubus.
Oh shit. Okay. That's what you learned from. Yeah. I mean, that would be.
The torture of my nipples. I'll never.
Oh, you didn't have to tell us that part. Okay.
Oh. No, that you learned.
Remember, this is a family game. This is a family-friendly game. All right.
I picked booty pops last week.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Yeah, I would say that that would count as suffering, and you learn to love. That's wonderful. You may ask the same question of any willing NPC, or any willing PC or any NPC you've met during your adventure.
I would like to know what Violet has learned.
Oh my
through
God.
suffering.
All right. So through suffering, Violet has learned the love of a wild and deranged man.
Who?
I don't think I have to answer that part. The suffering is, of course, being too far away from hell for too long. But hashtag worth it. Hashtag worth it. So, there you go. Alright. And I still, you know what? I'm going to add to my list. Make Fanspo stackable on NPCs. Make Fanspo...
I really hope we never have to fight her.
Stackable.
It's gonna be bad.
I haven't made it stackable yet, but it's definitely... Imagine if Strahds had been stackable. Good God. Alright. This... What has Strahd learned through suffering? Absolutely nothing. He's incapable of character growth. It's one of his many flaws.
I would ask Strahd, but he's not in this game. I haven't met him.
Nah, he's in our Monday game, though. He's in our Monday game. Alright. Okay. Looks like we are set up for success. Does anybody want to draw from this here deck? It says here you have 3 Fanspos. Anybody?
Before we decide this, can we do the poll?
Interesting mechanics here. That's not normally the order we do things in, man. Alright. Let me see. It's Alt-P. There we go. Jathum. Engagement. Seems right. Worth checking out. No way. No distractions. No way. Too scary. We'll put Yes. Killing time. Yes. Potential allies. Alright. What is this? Multiple vote. Show. I'm going to turn off multiple vote. There we go. And create.
I feel like there's a missing piece to this, which is also engaging Jathum in a storm.
Yeah,
I mean, true.
Judging from Jade's response in the Discord, I think hers would have been way too scary.
Okay, I will vote for that one as your GM. There you go. Alright, let's see. Toggle display. We have 3 no's, 1 yes, and 1 let's go back to back to Taranathian. Okay, so we are not going to engage with the Jathum. We're going to keep going. Okay. Let me change out the music. Oh, do you want to draw from the deck or no?
I think no in this case.
Oh, okay.
Unless other people think otherwise. I'm not against it necessarily, but
See, I would have drawn first, and then maybe if we got a charisma bonus, then talk to them.
See, that's the real meta right there.
It's like when you've just started playing Sea of Thieves and you see a galleon full of sweats.
These guys do.
Hi there.
These guys are literally wearing sweatpants while they're working out. I mean, they're made of silk, but they kind of have sweatpant vibes to it. It's also worth mentioning that some of your characters have seen Jathum before, some of them have not. But as players, in the Pathfinder universe, some of you in 5e you've interacted with air genies. But you have not in the Pathfinder system. And one of the most interesting traits about a Jathum is this: naturally invisible. Jathum are invisible at all times. Though when they take hostile action of any kind, they are hidden instead of undetected until the start of the next turn, as the vague outline of their form is faintly visible for a short period of time. So you guys might have been thinking like, dang, we've got these sexy genies all over the place. Even when you were like in their city, you didn't necessarily actually see them all that much. But they can sort of like, flex, I guess you could say, using a change shape ability. That can kind of make them appear, longer. And they can also use this change shape to turn into air elementals, or any animal that can fly.
Question.
What's up?
Clothes. Do they wear them? Are they like floating around them? Are they
the clothes are, to the best of your knowledge, thought constructs. You know what I'm saying? Like they have clothes because they feel like having clothes, sort of thing. If you had the ability to see invisible creatures at all times, you would be able to see them, as they are. So it's very exciting for me to collect a bunch of really great genie art and then not really ever be able to show you guys any of it. Yeah. So the fact that at the best of times they are hidden means that, like, you're basically seeing like predators over there fighting. Just like light distortion, like appears when they go to like and then they disappear again, and then they like launch a bolt of lightning and disappear again, and that's the vibe that you're getting over there. So we didn't really get a chance to kind of go into that at the end of last session, but yes, they are as a species.
On the ship, don't we?
No, you have sylphs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All of the none of the Dawnbeak Raiders that you recruited are actual Jathums. They're all sylphs, just like Cloudhoof.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that I realized today, I was like, oh yeah, I probably should mention that because that's kind of a super important detail about these creatures. So that would make them very difficult to fight. Very difficult to fight. And then you would know Goldleaf that they can also teleport, innate flying, create illusionary creatures to fight for them, put you into a coma, put you into a nightmare coma, create items out of nothing, curse your luck, and just turn into actual air. So that, they can't really be hurt. And that's the average basic bitch
Oh my
young like teenage Jathum that could do all those things.
Fighting them would have been a poor choice, is what I'm
It
gathering.
would have been more than likely impossible, but it would have been exciting for the story because then I would have taken you guys back to the Jathum city. So it would have been a fail forward situation. I was anticipating you going there, so I did prepare the map for it in my prep session. So I'm going to show you the hard work that I did that you're not going to get to see because I also like how their ship turned out.
You're not taking our ship.
You see this? You see this ship over here? Look at that shit.
Oh, that is pretty dope.
Right?
It's like a manta ray.
Yeah.
It's sick.
Yeah. Do you see all the Jathum?
No. Exactly.
I do, yeah.
There's a lot of them. Anyways, so I don't know. I thought it turned out pretty cool. All right, I'll take you guys back to the dashboard. And we'll put on some exploration music. Explore the skies music. Pokemon Dungeon, Mystery Dungeon. No, that'll make me cry. Can't listen to that one. There we go. Okay. It's much more upbeat. All right. Anybody play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and feel like they needed therapy afterwards? Sorry, that's off topic. It's off topic. Okay.
I was in middle school, yes.
Yes, it was bad. It was rough. It was a rough time. Okay. I'll take you off of this to your actual map of the skies themselves. Map. Here we go. All right. So you guys are over here, and now are you heading to this space or the Windspike Monastery, which is also right next to Taranathian? The route that you drew has you going through this one. All right. Okay, gotcha. All right, so then we're gonna bring up the airship stuff. Where is it? Sailing, exploration, downtime, ship activities. There we go. Okay. So heading into G16. Okay. Oh, and I have to open... where is it? Here we go. I got all my notes in World Anvil hashtag sort of sponsored, and it's been pretty good so far. Let's see. Okay. This area is... I think this one's relatively manageable. It's not like the last one that you went through. That's going to require your utmost skill to survive. Let's see. Oh, Cloudhoof just down here hanging out. There he is. Okay. All right, so it's going to be DC 20. for G16. So I'll add that in the notes here. All right. And then where? Ah, here we go. G16. All right, Thousandfold Horizon. Ooh, that sounds cool. Okay. All right, this music is definitely too much. All right. It's just getting a little distracting. Let's see. Okay. Well, let's go then. Who is steering the ship? What are your downtime activities, y'all? Let me see them.
I'll
You
fly the ship.
got. All right, you're gonna pilot the ship. Fantastic. Okay. With a DC 20, do you need help from others, or can they focus on other things? It is no pressure at all. If you need help, you definitely want to tell them if you want help getting that DC down or anything.
You've
Well,
got a
that,
plus something or other from me. I can't remember if it's 1 or 2.
Is this a new roll for the day, or is that?
Yeah, this is a new day. You already went through the.
No, I
previous
just for the +1. Is it?
Yes, you get a +1. You get a +1 for piloting from me. Just
Okay.
static.
So that puts me at +12. So you only need 8 or higher.
And we've got our hero points still this early. I think you'll probably be okay.
Give it a
All
shot.
right, so we're gonna lock you in for that. Would it be beneficial on this map if you guys all had your tokens out, or are you guys able to access your tokens or your character sheets without issue by like hitting the C button or whatever?
I think we're good.
Okay. All right, cool. Okay, so then let's see. All right, if you're just sailing, so no one's going to chart a course, appease the winds, or perform ship maintenance. It's just going to be a piloting check against the DC 20.
I was gonna do ship maintenance.
Okay, ship maintenance from Isaac. All right, go ahead and roll it. Crafting check, DC 20.
Ooh, nice.
All right, yeah, you just make it, so that lowers the DC by 1. All right, anybody else helping before the piloting check is locked in?
Said there's chart a course. Is that survival?
Yep, chart a course is perception. If you have a spyglass, you get a +1 item bonus, and the DC is going to be a 20.
I think we do have a spyglass.
Okay.
Oh, something we should probably do while we're here is we need to go through and divvy up what's in the loot. It's been.
You guys want
to
do that right now,
In
or
the party stash. I mean, if we don't, it's just on the ship, right? Like, and then we don't have it if we're out and about somewhere.
correct?
Or okay. Can we attempt to identify the unusual mask and object?
Yeah. Let's see. Where is?
I think it looks like those are the only things that we don't have identified.
All right. This is in your stash. Oh, here we go.
In the armor section, I think. Or no, equipment.
Okay, you identify both of them.
Hooray!
All right. One of them is just a basic face mask, and one of them is a splendid skull mask.
Prerequisite skull creeper.
Mm-mm.
Interesting. Do we know which sections the atlas includes?
The one that you guys picked up. Let's see.
Yeah.
Survey map atlas. I believe we said these were all the adjacent hexes to the city.
Okay.
So technically, the ones you're in right now. We'll put Taranathian adjacent as the name of it. Let's see. It gives a +1 item bonus to survival checks and any skill checks to recall knowledge, provided the checks are related to locations. Okay, so they're not for anything we're doing here. They would be for recall knowledge checks and stuff. Still very useful. Okay.
Yeah, or if one of the ship activities used survival and we were in that hex, it'd probably work for that.
Nice. Okay. Let's see. Did we get a roll from Vetch? Yes. Vetch, you were successful. So now the piloting check is only going to be an 18. Okay. Cloudhoof, let's see it. DC 18 piloting check.
I get a +2, right? Oh no, those are. I just get a +1. Okay. All right. 22. Yahoo!
Okay. That is going to be a success. So, now that you guys are sailing through this area, I will describe it to you a bit. Everyone, the longer you are here, especially Vetch up there with the spyglass, the more you try to observe things, look at things, use your eyeballs, the more physically ill you become. And you realize that in this particular hex, everything is off perspective-wise. People are falling over their own feet. Some people almost fall over the side of the ship. People are getting sick and vomiting off the edge. This does also include your native sylphs. There's just something very disorienting and wrong about the visual effects in here. It is a lit hex, so lighting isn't an issue, but objects seem to change scale even while you're looking at them. They seem to move. When you look away from them and then look back, they seem to be in a slightly different place. Depth perception is completely unreliable. And there are times where it feels like the ship is moving backwards when you know that it's moving forward. All ranged attacks, while in this hex, have misfortune. So misfortune is worse than disadvantage because you take the worst, and there's nothing you could do about it. The best you could hope for is to spend a hero point to cancel the misfortune effect before you roll. Also, it is not recommended that you try to do any long distance teleportation that the accuracy of it would matter. So yeah. Also, Vetch, with your check, you do spot a sky island on the horizon. It seems to be the remains of a lone tower on a chunk of stone that can barely fit the tower.
Pries out from the crow's nest is observation.
Okay. Then Jade, Songbow, and Gold Leaf. What do you guys do with your activities for the rest of the day?
I think Jade will do the storytelling.
Okay.
Spin a yarn.
All right, give me a DC 20 performance.
Wait, what the fuck? She's not trained in. God damn it. Sure.
I will point out that you did have a few allies that performed intense activities today. So all allies on the ship can benefit from one of your yarns, but those who spend the day relaxing or performing routine low-stress maintenance gain the most benefits. An ally who chose a skyship activity with intense tag treats whatever result you got as one stage lower. So an ally who chose an activity with relax treats your result as one stage higher. So you still going for it?
Here it is.
All right.
Excellent. 14.
Womp womp.
13.
Okay. Then in that case, it is a failure for normal people. Anybody that relaxed today, it would count as a success, and they would gain a +1 status bonus to one of the following for the next 24 hours: attack rolls, saving throws, or skill checks. Anybody that was, doing intense activities, which would be Vetch, Isaac, and Cloudhoof, you guys, you find that her story is distracting or unsettling. You take a -1 status penalty to recall knowledge checks for 24 hours, unable to get the terrible story out of your head. If they're an NPC, the reputation with them drops by 2 points. Woof. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. All right. The NPC would only be affected if they were slotted as an active companion, which you guys have 6 players, so you wouldn't have an active companion. Yeah. Okay. So I still need Songbow's activity, and I still need Gold Leaf's activity. Maybe? Hello? Anybody? Am I disconnected?
No, you're good.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I want to keep digging into the notes.
Oh, okay. You're going to keep... Oh, right. I have that for you. Let me see. Where did I put that? Because that was one of the things I told you I was going to get you at the beginning of this session. All right. Current prompts. Prep list. Where did I put this? Hold on. Notes. Skyhaven notes. Okay. Research notes. Oh yeah, I had to move it to another document. I actually hit the word count on a Google document, guys. I didn't know.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't know it was possible. That's why we're switching to World Admiral. So I'm trying to get all these notes put into an easier format. All right, this is called the Return Phenomenon Research activity. Did I put it into the world? That would have been really cool if I did. No, I just have it in a Google Doc. Okay. All right, that's cool. So basically, Archmage Erevan devoted years of secret research to the growing phenomenon known as Returned. His notes are fragmented, contradictory, and in places clearly altered by later hands. Studying his body of work risks revealing truths deliberately buried by the city's arcane authorities. You can earn a maximum of 15 research points from this, and you earned 2 so far. Is my recollection, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
So I got a critical CS.
All right. So, and I told you it would be divided into segments. Okay. The base DC for these is a 20. It's looking for academia lore, library lore, arcana, occultism, or religion. Only one check per character per research opportunity. Each success earns 1 research point unless otherwise noted. Right. Primary research sources, and this is here. You can research these without a library, but you will have a -1 item penalty, which didn't matter last week because you rolled a nat 20. But you would have a -1 item penalty to the check. It is a DC 20. And you did technically unlock something with 1 research point. It is something I think you already do. Archmage Erevan conducted extensive research into the return phenomenon before his sudden disappearance. His early notes described the returned as displaced souls whose passage to the afterlife was interrupted. Oh no, he did. Hold on. He didn't disappear.
Oh, I was gonna say that was gonna be new info. That would have been nice.
That was supposed to be Sun Shadow. He has a similar Dave Arendor Sun Shadow and Erevan. I don't know. Let's see.
Doors, vans, cars. Who knows what's next?
Okay. All right.
Trains,
so-
probably. Trains.
Okay, so yeah, it would be this. So you see Arendor's Sun Shadow's name dropped officially, essentially. So it's not just, rumor and speculation. You kind of deduce from this that it was Arendor's initial research that inspired Archmage Erevan to kind of pursue the research as well. All right, so let me see that check. What do you got for me? Oh, you doing drugs for this, bro? Are you doing cognitive
No, I was
uses?
just putting that.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it only lasts a minute, so it would be enough. Holy shit! Did you include your -1 item penalty though?
I did not include
Okay.
my item.
Unfortunately, since you don't have access to a library or the pocket library spell, you are 1 shy of hitting a critical success. All right. That does put you at 3 points total. So you do hit another research threshold. All right. So later entries in Erevan's research show a sharp shift in tone and urgency. These notes frequently reference an unnatural or an unnamed external consultant who provided clarity beyond mortal limitations. Okay. All right, here you go. I'll post it in here for you. Later entries in the research show a sharp shift in tone and urgency. These notes frequently reference an unnamed external consultant who provided clarity beyond a mortal limitation. Erevan's entries start to take on a subtly different tone. The research continues afterwards in the same handwriting. All right. So you realize right away that not all the notes are the archmages. Some of them are allegedly Arendor's notes. So does that mean that Arendor Sun Shadow was working with the archmage, or that the archmage acquired these notes? That's not clear. But you do see that Erevan's notes do talk about a consultant who was brought in, who was providing clarity beyond mortal limitation.
And reading
then
between the lines, do I think that was one of his summoned devils or demons, or
because you have the context of meeting Violet and hearing about him, you do think that is the case, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so that is what you learn on that so far. And then you do realize that you could get another 3 points out of this, but at that point, the notes are going to be harder to discern without a library. And then towards the end, you're going to need an actual library to push through the last leg of it.
Sounds to me like we need to go back to Fort Eclipse, track down that wandering library.
And for the final 6 points, not the final 6 points, but the final few points that you would need, the DC goes up to 22. So once you get to 6 research points with these notes, the next set of notes is DC 22. You could do it without a library, but it'll have a -2 item penalty. And then the third set of notes is so complicated that it's a DC 22, and you have to have a library.
All right, good to know.
Uh,
Is there like an item or a thing for this, or should I create one and throw those 2 entries in it?
I would say, yeah, just go ahead and create a journal, or an item, your choice, wherever it would be easier for you to track. Okay, then Gold Leaf, what do you got for us?
As the Skyhaven is pulling away from the Tempest Maw, he just watches the Jathoon ship pull out of view. His vision is starting to kind of distort a little bit, so he just kind of walks away. Finds a corner of the ship and just mindlessly just strums on his guitar. He does not do any activity for this day.
Oh, are you going to do the relaxing thing?
Nope. He does not do
Oh,
any
wow.
activity for this day.
Nothing. Okay. Fair enough. Is there any desire to go see that distant tower, or are you guys trying to stay on mission and not get distracted?
I
feel like
mean, Nathan wants to look at it. Sonbo wants to get home.
Is that a BT member you guys recruited recently, or? Okay, then you guys will just continue on your way. Works for me. All
not
right.
exciting, I know, but
That's okay. A lot of exploration is not exciting. It's like, hey, another hill, another tree, or in your guys' case, another cloud. So it is all good. All right. The ship continues. Doesn't look like I uploaded the icon for that one yet. That's fine. To H16, and I guess since you guys experience time, I will move the calendar ahead. It's actually been a while here, right? Yeah, let's see. Driftwood Grove. All right. So then you left Driftwood Grove. So today would be like the 14th. How do I make it today? Can't remember the hotkey for this. Oh my god. All right, hold on. Day. There we go. All right. So then we're heading into yet another day. And same deal. If you are piloting, if you are tinkering, all that stuff, go ahead and make your rolls. This particular one is also a DC of 20.
The maintenance.
Okay, the vibes in this hex, by the way, are comforting, with undertones of hidden danger.
Where is the new list of ship activities? I know that you popped it up, but I'm not sure where you popped it up from.
Oh, it's under the journal tab. It is. It is under sailing, exploration, and downtime. Oh, it's not showing up for you guys like all the time. Hold on. There you go.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So let's see. Isaac, you. Oh, you just jumping right in with the checks here? Okay, nice. Vetch, fantastic. All right, and then Songboy, were you also lowering the DC today, or are you doing more research?
This is just more research.
Okay, all right. So is that what your check was for? Was for the research?
Yep.
All right, that puts you at 4 for that research. So I don't think 4 unlocks any new information. It does not. Okay. But I will track that you are now at 4 RP. Okay. All right. So you're doing a spinning yarn over there, Goldleaf?
Yep.
Okay. So the captain can focus on something else.
He tells a story about how wistfully he's thinking back and wishing that we stopped and saw the genie.
Yeah. Are you telling everybody about your time amongst the Jathum, or?
Nope. He tells about some other adventure, though he seems to have recovered from whatever funk he was in the previous day.
Whatever melancholy seemed to seize him. Okay. All right. Captain, what are you getting up to?
I'm trying to figure it out, but now that I look at all these skyship activities and all of the requirements having, be expert in something, I realize that there's very little of them that I'm actually able to do.
I mean, you could aid. You could have aided with the spinning of a yarn if you wanted to.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Okay. I mean, that's an easy one to pick because you don't have to roll anything, because you wouldn't be able to make it high enough to be a critical success. So, nor would you be able to make it low enough to be a critical failure. It's just thematic that the two of you were kind of raising morale together.
Yep, I like it.
Alternatively, there is rest and relax. So if you were like still dealing with disease and stuff like that, that can actually give you a bonus to your recovery checks. All right, let me tell you a little bit. Oh,
I feel like Jake wouldn't want to do that because once she thinks about, how the past X amount of time that it's taken us to, get sick and then get better, and then she realizes, maybe she was being a lazy bones and pretending to be extra sick when she wasn't, just so that Callus can, help her. She's like, maybe she should get back on track and boost morale.
I got you. Okay. All right. Fair enough. An activity that I guess I don't see it, but it should be on there is spend time with NPC. I don't know how that one didn't make it on the list, but you can use your downtime activity or your skyship activity to just fraternize with a specific NPC if you're trying to raise, relationship level, which, since this is Pathfinder, does actually unlock mechanics and, presence and stuff like that.
Well, shit, why didn't you tell me that too? No,
you want to do that one? You haven't rolled any dice yet.
If I wanted to do the opposite and spend time with Sun Shadow, to lower.
I would allow it. Yeah, I would allow it.
Okay.
We'll call it a just relationship with NPC. That way you could use it to sabotage your friendships.
Southpaw's
Perfect.
horrible. He agreed to work with her with those notes.
No, I agreed to get out of Taranathian. I don't know what you're talking about.
Spend
This was just my
whole
ticket.
day befriending or annoying a specific NPC. And that would just be the relationship challenge. So are you down? You going after that sweet Kalos or no?
So I think Jade is going to go and thank him profusely for all of his help with her having been sick for that period of time. That's what she's going to do.
Okay. So do you not want to try to raise your influence with him?
No, I do.
Okay.
But she's going to do that in the form of, thank you and,
Alright.
all the shy, bashful little foot kicks. I appreciate it and that kind of stuff.
All right, you guys have already determined what influence skills and DCs he has. The easiest way to get through to him is with athletics. He likes working out with people. So that's a DC 16. From there, you could go to diplomacy, society, survival. It gets higher and higher. Intimidation, occultism, and performance.
Me, a little bitty fox, is just gonna walk up to him and intimidate the shit out of him.
I mean, it's DC 19. Go for it.
I'm gonna use diplomacy and just be very, very thankful.
Okay, DC 18. DC 18. Let's see it.
What was that Eddie Murphy movie? Norbit.
Okay, yeah, that is going to be a success. Jade, he already thinks you're pretty great. But this will increase it even further.
Hey.
He accepts your apology and is happy to have time to spend with you on this very crowded boat. Right. Well done. All right. Here's what you see as you go through this place. Cloudhoof. You drift on a serene downward current that feels safe, slow, and welcoming. The sky subtly encourages rest, lowered vigilance, and trust. It has never harmed anyone. That's the vibes that you feel. This is what the vibes that you feel looking around at the sky is. It has never harmed anyone. And I think that kind of sums up the actual feeling of this place, that it is too serene, too peaceful, too calm. The clouds are these beautiful, billowing, like cumulus clouds, and they're just like subtle pastel shades. The wind is like gentle. You do have to fight it, because the wind is trying to drag you down towards the Emerald Storm. So you do imagine that, anybody that didn't make a piloting check, it would be a bad situation here. It would be a bad situation. You guys all feel less fatigued. You feel restful, calm. If you're prone to anxiety or you're feeling anxious about something, you feel it sort of ebb away a little bit, like a tranquilizer. You feel your muscles untense, as if the air itself is supporting you, holding you up. You know that if you had to make recovery checks here, there would be a bonus, which is kind of nice. However, if you had to get into a fight, you're so distracted by how calm and peaceful you feel that there would be a significant penalty when rolling initiative. And let's see. You do think that the longer you stay here, the harder it would be to leave. Vetch, the clouds are very dense and very large. There could be things hidden inside them, but it would require sailing directly into the cloud banks, which would have like no visibility. But they are so massive in size, some of them are like the size of mountains. Some are just large hills or the size of buildings. Right, you guys sticking around to explore, or are you heading on to the next area?
I think we're kind of just mapping and trying to get home. That's how I feel anyway.
I do want to stop in the next one because that's Minotaur Town.
Oh yeah, that's.
But
Spot.
yeah, other than that, I just want to. I think we keep on moving through here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Okay.
Young Vetch, during your time up in the Crow's Nest, have you seen anything that's been following us on the horizon since we left the Tempest Mall?
Have I seen anything following us?
You've been doing really good on your perception checks. It doesn't seem like anything is following you.
Coast seems clear.
Alright, sounds good. I think we were quite worried that something may have been following us from Taranathian, so as long as it's clear, I have no objections going to the Minotaur settlement. Don't want to drag anything along with us.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Hey, how's it going? By the way, here's a bunch of other people who are trying to escape.
Oh, fuck.
Can't wait to
Taranathian
see
just sends his
Cloudhoof.
fucking police.
Alright, so you are heading down to, or over to H15. Alright, and another day goes by. That clock go. There we go. Alright, so this area, H15. Alright. Let's see. Geography. Alright. So, visibility here is not great. This is a DC 21 to navigate.
I need some help with this one. I'm gonna make sure we find what we're looking for here.
You'll accept the provide aid?
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, getting to provide aid. Isaac, are you tinkering on the ship?
Well, actually, it's Bubbles on the ship.
Yeah. Right? Bubble is...
Yep, he's
Hold
here.
on. Yeah, Bubbles is with you. Yeah.
I would like to adjust my relationship with an NPC instead.
Uh,
Unless
Alright.
you really need me tinkering on the ship. But how do you feel, Cloud?
I'll
I'll do the ship tinkering one.
Okay. I just don't want to miss the place. This is not the place where I want to miss.
That's fair.
Okay. I don't think anybody has tried to do any friendship stuff with Bubbles yet. It feels like a crime. Bubbles, the orphaned gorilla. Fantastic. Okay. What do you... Oh, is that your research check? Or you? Oh, you're doing the crafting this today. You're
Yeah,
not doing research?
I'm doing the tinkering since Isaac is going to do the other one.
All right, that will lower the DC by 1. And then let's see, who else is helping with the piloting? You're doing an aid check, you said, Goldleaf?
Provide aid.
And then Vetch, you doing a perception check for today?
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, here it comes.
Ooh, okay. That did not go well, Vetch. That did not go well. Do you want to reroll?
Sure.
Okay. There you go. Okay. All right, so that lowers it by 2, 3. So the DC drops to an 18, and you're getting an aid on it. So go ahead and give me that aid check, Gold Leaf. Yours is still
And
going
you
to
get
be at
a
a 20.
+1 from my thing.
Yeah. And remember, these aids on the ship have a different. They work a little bit differently than normal aid. Yep.
What skill am I doing for this?
You tell me. As long as it would make sense for you to do next to and with Cloudhoof while he is piloting the ship.
Well, it says that it's decided by the GM, but alright.
Okay. And I will decide based on your bullshitting skills.
Perception is already being done. And you said it is what, DC 21?
Yeah, DC 21. I mean, obviously performance could work, diplomacy could work. Like, these are things that, just keep morale up, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give Cloudhoof low 5 beats to the pilot too.
Okay. Alright. Let the provide aid. Typical DC is 24, so that is a success. +1 circumstance. So Cloudhoof, DC 18 with a +1 circumstance bonus.
And Songbow's thing, a plus, what is it? A circumstance bonus as well?
Mine's different. Mine's status, I think.
Okay.
Oh
Here,
no!
boy.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Well, yeah,
Beat the famine. That's
All right. You guys have a dominion over this hex as you are piloting through it. You could approach the town unseen. You could sort of scout around the town. You could fly right up to the town. You could skip the town altogether and make your way out of the hex. Whatever you want to do. High, low, mid, whatever you want to. Captain, what are you doing during the travel today?
So Jade takes a look around the ship and sees that most of the crew members have a handle on everything, and things are going well. But given all the recent stuff that they've been through, she thinks that, rallying some of us together would be a good idea. So she's going to get a few games going.
Okay, nice. Is it just going to be NPCs, or are there any available PCs to play? I think everybody might be up to stuff.
I'll play with some NPCs.
Okay.
I will be humbled if they beat me.
if they beat the captain, they get thrown in the brig. Gotcha.
look at me. I am the captain now.
How dare you insult the captain's ego? To the brig!
Okay. In that case, Captain, you get a few people to join you for it. Okay. Yeah, there's enough NPCs. You gather one or more crewmates to gamble, play cards, dice, riddles, etc. If all involved parties cannot agree on the nature of the game, it will be determined by rolling on the table below. I'm going to say that we're going to roll, because a lot of different people. You got kids, you got old people. They want to play a board game. Does anybody have a board game for them to play? The kids really want to play a board game.
Can we make them a board
Shit,
game?
so do I. I played Root for the first time this week. Goddamn, love that shit.
All right, yeah, you could whip them up a rudimentary board game real quick. With crafting, it wouldn't be all that. All right. So for a board game, it is gaming lore, warfare lore, or diplomacy. Oh, very nice. All right, you whip them up a TN checkers. Yeah, nice. So let's see, gaming lore, warfare lore, diplomacy. Jade, let's see what you got.
Jade's pretty good at checkers. She's pretty good.
All right, yeah, 25's pretty good. Connect one. God damn it, dude.
The girl's face.
Let me see. Who are you playing against?
I don't know. I've messed with people so bad at board games that they can go first and connect one and still lose.
Damn, dude. Let's see. Trying to basic bitch NPCs. Okay, here we go.
Can I be playing Skelebrosive?
Oh, he's back at the island. He's here.
Yeah, that's right.
But Nazuki Pawn, like they're down. They're down for this. All right. Let's see. I'll have them roll. The others aren't even a threat. But Nazuki Pawn has a plus 16 to games lore as a gambler. Yeah. They actually have an ability that they are treated as 2 levels higher for anything related to gaming. But you still beat them.
I'm
nice.
so good.
All right. Let's see. You win a small favor. You can get a +1 to add to any dice roll. It will last for 24 hours.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. Nice. A little bit of luck there. So,
I
you
just
doing
imagine you convincing them to go first.
And
you're like, that's all that was.
All right. You ready to friend up? Ready to friend up here? Or are you trying to unfriend? What's your play here with Bubbles?
I would like to friend up. I have to recover from all that I've hurt him with.
Okay, fair enough. No one has done a discovery yet. Do you want to start with a discovery, or do you just want to like figure it out?
I'd rather just figure it out.
Okay, because you don't have sign language, this may be some of the skills will be harder to do than others.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what Bubbles is into is, well, I can't tell you because you do discovery. So what skill are you going to use on him?
Probably deception.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and roll a deception for me.
Isaac is just so honest with himself about who he is. It's fantastic.
I mean, you rolled really good, which makes me upset. Let me see. You rolled 5 higher than his diplomacy. Okay. You know what? Even with the penalties, he will. He'll take it. So
look, like, look. I mean, I don't have to have a conversation with him. He understands me. Like,
oh, okay. So you just how are you deceiving him then with your presence?
Well, I'm just tricking him into liking me.
So you're just presenting yourself as the kind of man that Bubbles, the teacup gorilla,
would want. Yeah.
Would want.
Yeah,
Okay, so So you're presenting yourself as like the famous Captain Bubbles from the
From the books, yeah.
Skull and Shackles novel series. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you fucking succeed. He thinks you're really cool, and you're he goes up.
Horrible. Horrible. Tricking this baby boy.
Every time you guys look over, Isaac is making pirate sounds and like swaggering like fucking Jack Sparrow or whatever, and like Bubbles just has these sparkles in front of his eyes. He's just like watching him like celebrity has come onto the ship. It's the most incredible day of his life.
I keep hiding one of my hands, pretend like I'm missing one, and I have like a twig where it was.
Oh man. All right. Yeah. You don't learn anything about him, but you do get him to like you more. You know what's fucked up about this is I hate influence systems like this, because when I play like Mass Effect, the game that always comes to mind for this, but I guess Baldur's Gate 3, right? Are you being honest to your character, or you say whatever you need to do to get Shadowheart approves to show up on the screen? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, how much of a fucking sellout are you? I do respect.
I'm doing the second.
You're being so legit about the experience right now, and I do respect that. I do respect that a lot.
It all starts with natural look true and Kreia fucking hating everything that I do, no matter what. That's where my beef with influence system begins.
Whatever it takes for Mommy Minthara to like me. I'll burn the
Look,
village. I don't fucking care.
I want this gorilla to like me. He used to like me. All right, then I think I saved him from being eaten by zombies, and now he's not a big fan of me anymore. So I gotta earn his trust back.
By breaking his trust.
Look, he doesn't know it.
The relationship online.
Look, I'm gaslighting him into liking me. That's what I'm doing.
No, I mean, yes, we all agree. All right, let me see. All right, in this hex. All right, what do you want to do? You want to get close? You want to stay far away? What's the general vibes?
If we're scouting around the islands, is that like us keeping out of sight?
Like you're trying to keep out of sight and have Vetch do like, spyglass kind of like peeking and looking.
I think scouting around the island is smart, but I think we should be looking outward instead of inward. I think we should be making sure that there's not anybody else here, like, spying on them. Like that they haven't already been discovered. Or making sure that nobody followed us.
Well, I'm thinking both. Like, outward, but also inward. Like, maybe they haven't explored the whole island yet and haven't identified all the threats on it. So we can at least present ourselves as a way of helping them in that situation. If one comes up. Because we're pretty much mercenaries.
Okay, so you guys you want to explore as much of the hex as possible, make sure there's no trouble before you get close. Is that correct?
That's what I'm thinking.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, Vetch, can you give me a secret? So a blind GM perception check or a seek action. You can give yourself a +1 circumstance bonus.
Is it possible to help him in this endeavor, or just him in the crow's nest?
You can assist, but I think the only assistance I would accept for this one would also be a perception check.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yep.
Here is my aid.
All right. With your assistance and Vetch's secret check, you feel pretty confident about what you're seeing. And that is dense cloud banks that have a sort of mist clinging to them. You guys have flown through this area before, and it was poor visibility is the general vibe of this area. You spend a great deal of time sailing around, checking for danger, and you don't see anything. You don't see any other ships. You do see the occasional sort of shifting form of what appears to be some sort of Leviathan type creature. It sort of looks like a white flying alligator of tremendous size. It seems interested in the ship, but does not approach the ship.
Is it all of it? Are all of us seeing this?
No, just it's really just Vetch with Goldleaf's assistance is kind of spotting these things.
Cool. Okay.
But it's just the one, and you only see it like twice. But it does seem to move through the air as if it was water, and it does treat the clouds and the mist not as like rocks, but as like mud that it can sort of like move through.
You would share this information with the rest of the crew. Is that about right, Vetch? Or at least definitely with Cloudhoof to keep avoidance of this creature.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck with that thing.
If they describe it to me, can I do a recall knowledge on it?
Yeah, you give me a recall knowledge. Okay, from what they're describing, yeah, so it sounds a bit, like a drake, which is like a wingless dragon of generally lower intelligence. It also sounds like a creature called a crocodile, or a dinosaur. You know that pretty much anything can have an air counterpart. The longer a prime material thing stays in the elemental plane of air, the more it becomes like the elemental plane of air. And so generally it's not unusual to find things like creatures that have sort of adapted to the elemental plane of air. If you had to guess, you would say it is some sort of drake.
Gotcha.
Yep. You also know that such creatures are extremely powerful. It would be a deadly encounter.
Yeah, definitely gonna try to avoid that then. Be aware of it, but avoid it.
Based on what you know of these kind of creatures and how powerful they are, you figure it has not attacked you because it has had encounters with ships that were painful. But if you guys were not on a ship, it would probably have eaten you already.
Sure.
Yep. Okay. Do you check out the town, or you just keep going?
I want to check it out.
Yeah, I want to see Cloudhoof. I mean, I want to check out the town.
Thanks.
I don't know. Sounded to me like you thought about wanting to go see Cloudhoof hot mom. You just didn't want to say it out loud. Let me help you.
Now, is that Nathan or is that Songbo?
Oh, that's Nathan.
I don't think it's the latter.
Okay, so you are approaching the town, or no?
I say we were.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Went through all this trouble to make sure it's safe.
Okay. All right. Let's see. As you get closer, you see that it is a drifting fragment of mountain. On the underside, the sides, and the top, there is still the growth of coniferous trees, grass, and bracken. There are formations of stone. There is some gravity-defying action going on with like trees growing upside down, things like that. But on the top, we'll call it, flattest part of it, you do see that there are some stone buildings with bronze-roofed huts. This does not look like it is a very large settlement. There are homes that are sized for large creatures, medium creatures, and smalls. But at your best guess, you can't imagine that it could house more than 150 people, tops. Let's see. There are 3 reinforced rope and pillar docks. And you do see that there are a couple of ships, nothing like military. Mostly they look like they would be used for fishing or, short excursions. You can see sort of a tent plaza, which must be like the heart of the settlement, maybe a marketplace or something. And it definitely has the architectural vibes of the Minotaurs of Stoneheart. So it is very like Aslanti, aka like ancient Greece kind of vibe of like, beautiful pillars and stonework and statues and things like that. You also see there is a separate sky island that drifts near the main one, and that one has what looks like an abandoned watchtower. As you peer at it through the spyglass, you do see winged female forms are sort of hanging out in the tower. As you zoom in, you can see that they are harpies, but of the hot anime variety. One of them kind of notices you noticing them, and like blows a kiss at the spyglass.
Just to confirm, they got big boobies?
Yeah, well, I mean, not all of them. Not all of them.
Can confirm, Captain.
Some of them are what you might say.
I'm not
bird-breasted.
personally interested.
But yeah, that's they do seem to be harpies or harpy-like creatures.
Ah, they found my weakness.
Winged ladies?
No!
Boobies?
Okay.
No, what?
Yeah!
I think he's drunk again, Captain.
So I guess now the question is, now that you scoped it out, you see that they have a couple of small skiffs there is a watchtower manned by harpies, and there is a settlement that could support smalls, mediums, and larges, but probably no more than 150 individuals. What do you do?
You said that there was like a makeshift dock.
Well, yeah, there's a dock that looks like it's like 3 docks, and they're sort of like strapped to like stone pillars, like kind of like held in place with like tension lines and things like that.
Yeah, but you said it was like more built for like fishing ships. Would it be able to support ours?
Yeah, you have a little ship. I mean, I don't want to make you feel bad, but you know, it's not like you got a big fancy
when
ship.
you said fishing ship, I was thinking like, you know, a fucking rowboat or a little bit bigger than that. But okay. Then I feel like we probably should go to the dock to keep ourselves, you know, visible and show that we're not a threat.
Okay. Hold on. Right.
Because if we were a threat, we probably could just pass over and start bombarding the town. But if we're coming in, at least from the dock, they can see us and what we're made of from a crew standpoint.
Okay. As you guys head in, I guess I'll move you back to just the regular dashboard. There you go. Karthalon, the broken horn. Alright. There it is. What do you mean you can't show me that? Oh my god. Absolutely kill me tonight. Alright, hold on. The map icon is still in my make this and add to Foundry folder, so I'm just grabbing it right out of there. Okay. Right. So as you guys approach, a few of the harpies start flying towards the ship. You can see that they bear no weapons, but they seem confident in their approach. Hold on just a sec. Right. They will begin singing as they approach, which has a pretty far range. Let's see.
Just don't be go-karting when they start singing.
Right. All right, everybody, go ahead and give me a will save.
I have to reload. I just got kicked out.
Oh. All right. Vetch, Jade, Cloudhoof, you're fine. Goldleaf crushing it. Isaac.
No, actually, I'm doing counter performance.
Oh, is that what you rolled? Okay.
I did. So you guys can use the better between your roll or what I did.
What how subtle. Your nat 20, 34 saving throw? Okay. As you start up your song, the harpies faces kind of screw up in sort of begrudging respect, I guess is a good way to put it. And they start flapping their wings like backwards, like kind of backpedaling away from you guys. The one in the lead, she calls out to you and says, "Where is this ship headed? We haven't seen this ship before. If you're headed to the mainland, you need to stop, and we will introduce you."
That we are. We are the Skyhaven. We had heard that there's a settlement out here, and we wanted to introduce ourselves. My name is Goldleaf. Pleasure to meet you. Just from his tone, you feel like he's grinning just because of this counter performance, and he was able to counter all of their bullshit.
I just got the worst message. Okay, I need everyone who is able to give me a grab on Isaac.
I guess I'm talking, so I'm not doing this.
Okay. So, or you could just let him leap over the side. That's fine too. If you guys are done with his shit, that's fine. I received a message that said, "Since I can choose, I will choose not to take the nat 20."
Look, they're cute.
You know what? You know what? That's fair. That is true.
Okay, Jade, you don't critically fail, so you don't like comically yank his pants down or anything. But he gets free of your grasp. But Cloudhoof, you and Songbow, you managed to hold him.
Songbow intentionally yanks his pants down so that he trips and falls and isn't able to climb over the edge.
It's very much you know.
You're just saving me time.
The other two harpies that are with the leader, they continue singing because they see that it is having an effect on one person on your ship, and even if they could get one man to throw himself overboard, it's worth it. Meanwhile, their leader has stopped singing and is trying to kind of get answers from you guys. But I guess Goldleaf, you would not be able to parlay with her if you're keeping up your performance to counter the other two harpies. So
those harpies are hot, though. I'd probably end up throwing myself over.
I told you.
I don't blame Isaac.
Okay, she says why is no one answering?
Jeez. Alright.
We will send the Guardian if we must.
Do you call that island the mainland? What do you mean by mainland?
Yes, the settlement over there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where we're going. Like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see a ship coming in here, sailing directly for that island, and you ask if that's where they're going. Like, where else would we be going?
You might have gotten lost.
Even if we were lost and then we saw a city, we would definitely go to the city to be not lost anymore.
We have sworn to protect that island.
And we are grateful for you coming out.
Yeah,
to meet
that's
us.
very
Yes.
noble of you.
We're heading to the settlement. Can you please guide us? And can you please also stop singing? We need this man who's over there. Do not let go of him.
I haven't now picked him up a good foot off the ground, so he's got no traction whatsoever.
He says, if you are truly the island, then you would know the password.
We didn't say we're from here. We just wanted to look. We.
Sorry, no tourists allowed.
Miss,
I am going to summon the Guardian now.
His hot mom lives here.
Is there a woman by the name of Mayralis Cloudspire on the island?
I don't keep track of everyone's names.
A minotaur with...
There are a lot of minotaurs.
Cloudy, puffy hair. Very hot, attractive.
She's really hot. She's smoking attractive.
Really wish you guys would stop talking about my mom that way.
He looks kind of thoughtful. He says,
That...
all white fur?
All white fur, yes. She's a very attractive minotaur. That is her son right over there.
I do. She kind of looks over at you. She waves. I do recall such a creature on a recent arrival. that doesn't change anything. You're not allowed without knowing the password. You could be people from Taranathian, which is a bad place.
We're wanted in Taranathian.
Yeah, they've tried to kill us multiple times at this point.
We're exiles.
It's the sort of thing a pirate would say. Are you pirates? And before anyone could stop him, Bubbles nods. And he points at all of you, and he nods really hard. And she says, I see. You are
you're
pirates.
called privateers. Pirates for hire.
No, privateers really have to be high. Like, they have to be commissioned by, like, a higher authority. We're definitely not that.
But we can be.
All right.
Does this place need the hiring of pirates?
We're more like exiles, really.
She lets out a shrill scream. And off in the distance, you hear a deep rumbling roar.
Who is that from the Wyvern? We saw him earlier.
It's not a wyvern, but it is the Guardian, and it is going to come here and destroy you. So,
can we?
I guess
not.
Oh, do you stop your counter performance, sir?
How about we start? How about we start with this? What's your name? Can we get your name? I'm Jade.
Oh, give me a diplomacy. That's pretty good diplomacy. Okay. She says, I am Pero.
Oh, that's a lovely name. It's as lovely as your feathers. How do you keep them so clean?
A lot of preening. Many of our species give in to their bestial instincts and become wretched hags, covered in filth, gore, and shit. We seek enlightenment through beauty and self-care.
Oh, you must be very enlightened then.
Yes, we are pescatarians. It has been longer than I can remember since I ate of man flesh.
Well, being a pescatarian surely has done you plenty good. Your feathers are beautiful.
Yes, you're wasting precious time that you could be fleeing for your lives.
Well, I was hoping we could have a civil conversation instead of the Guardian coming this way. Is there
That's
any
not
way
really
you could...
what I do. We live in that tower over there, and then we've sworn service to the settlement over there.
And
My favorite part is how you said that you would escort us there, and then you immediately called your guard dog on us. That's the part that I liked the most.
No, I said I would go get someone from there to escort you, but then you were really rude to me.
I thought we didn't know the password. Can you let me jump?
Would you be able to go and get us an
over.
escort?
If you don't know the password, you can't go. And if you are insisting that you should be able to go, then I will send someone to let them know that you would like to come. So who are you and why are you here?
We are the Natural Ones. We are the Sky. We are on board the Sky Haven. We are a friendly ship. We would like.
Is that the name of that ship that you're on? The Sky Haven?
Yes, this is the Sky Haven.
You're a liar. That's not the Sky Haven.
Wait, what?
You're in the little ship.
Yeah, we're on the other ship. We're on the baby ship right now.
Yeah, what's that one called? I can't remember.
It's called the Sky Bleeder. Nobody's renamed it.
I thought we renamed this one the Sky Haven.
Maybe don't tell them it's called.
No, the
Sky
original
Leader.
ship is the Sky Haven.
Right,
we
the
renamed it from whatever the captain had named it.
Right, but I thought we took
The
over.
original guy.
We took over this ship and we rechristened it to that.
Oh, like you wanted to use a smaller ship? I thought you were only using the smaller ship because you were on a quote-unquote stealth mission to go to Taranathian and
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
other
who's
ship's got the
come
big
on.
arms and everything. Like, we don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
lose that.
Okay, so you.
All right.
So this
fine,
is
scratch
the-
it from the record. I didn't say it was a Sky Haven.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
say the Sky Bleeder either.
Okay.
Maybe
like that.
name drop Cloudhoof.
We're sort of in between
a bad
names
idea.
at the moment. It used to be named the Sky Bleeder before we captured it from...
That's like the name of a pirate ship.
Why?
Yeah,
Songo,
you're right.
why?
If you had let me finish my sentence, I was telling you that it used to be a pirate ship. I don't...
Songbo, stop
confused.
talking, please.
This used to be called the Sky Bleeder. It used to be a pirate ship, but then we captured it from the pirates because they were trying to attack us, and
Fuzzy.
we are opposed to them.
Oh, all right. You know, we're good. They start to fly off. You hear another roar in the distance.
Hold on a second. As we said before, one of you...
just can't understand. Your lives are in danger. You have less than a few minutes or whatever you call it to live, and you let this buffoon speak for you. It's very strange.
No, he speaks whether we try to make him or whether we try to stop him or not. There's a
We
difference.
honestly should probably just get him a muzzle, but then he'd change form and get out of it, so it's not like it really matters.
In either case, I don't think one of the citizens of your settlement would be very happy to know that her son was killed by the thing that was supposed to be protecting you.
Then why don't you just tell me who you are and why you're here like I asked?
We are the natural ones.
You get to see off in the distance, kind of peeking out of a cloud bank, is the big crocodile monster. She holds up a talon as if to say, "Hold on a second."
Is he actually peeking around, like peeking up
Yeah.
the door?
You know, like how puppers would like kind of peek to see if you got Cheetos? Like that's what he's doing right now.
Cool. As I said, we are the natural ones. We are a traveling mercenary group. On board, Cloudhoof here is the son of Mayoress Cloudspire, who is in this settlement. He would like to go and visit his mother. We know that she left Taranathian along with some other minotaurs who also left the city. That is one of our main reasons for coming here. Another reason is that we are looking to establish allies in this area, those who have also left Taranathian. So we would like to meet with those who are in charge, to possibly strike up a partnership.
We should probably also mention that we're the ones that stopped the slave trading of Minotaur children.
That too. We did that.
That's the first good thing you've said all day, Songbo.
Is it possible for you to go retrieve someone so that we may speak with them?
She says, Crocus, watch them. And you hear a low, kind of rumbly, hissing sound coming from the cloud bank nearby. Alright, she and the other two harpies fly off towards the settlement.
Also,
take me with you!
I wasn't keeping up counter performance, it's just a single instance, so...
Okay,
yeah,
dang.
It's not
Alright.
a sustain or anything.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest, Isaac, the blood loss, the sustained blood loss is painful. Your vision's going blurry, your breathing's ragged. The three hot-ass naked bird ladies fly off. As you long line of drool sort of like shoelaces out of the corner of your mouth. I don't think Songbo would notice this, but everyone else, you see all of the NPCs staring at Songbo, angry, confused, concerned, in equal measure.
I'm staring at Songbo, angry, confused. It's mostly angry.
Even Inky Baby is looking at him like, bro, what the hell?
She kept saying all this contradictory crap. Oh my god, she was driving me crazy.
Songbo, next time, Captain speaks first. Are you the captain?
Isaac?
When you say that, Cloudhoof, you see Dust look over at you, and he gives you a subtle bro nod, like that's how a man does it. It gives you that.
Something I must do, Goldleaf.
Cassian catches your eye, Cloudhoof, and with his eyes, his eyes dart to Songbow, and suddenly he has a knife in his hand, and he's like running it across his throat area, and then he raises an eyebrow to you like, It is taking you a long time to answer. Damn. All right, we'll just leave that one out in the air. Okay.
Considering.
God damn. Okay. So Goldleaf, you go to check on Isaac. Isaac is having some sort of allergic reaction. There's a tremendous amount of swelling, and he's having trouble breathing.
Where is he swelling?
In the groin area.
I don't know if that's allergies.
I mean, I'm not a doctor, all right? I don't know. I'm just giving you the symptoms.
He's allergic to horny.
Try to hold yourself back, Isaac. Once we get to the island, then you can be let free. You can chase after all the winged women you want.
Do you pinky promise?
He holds out his pinky. But then, what would Violet think of you chasing all these winged women without her here?
Oh.
Oh well, I guess we'll find out once she comes after us. He still holds up his pinky towards you.
I pinky it.
All right, pinky swear.
All right. In that case, time passes. You can see the little beady eyes of the ship-sized crocodile peeking at you from the cloud bank. Eventually, the harpy trio returns, and she says, "You have been given permission to approach the island. When I described your behavior and appearance and relayed the information that you had provided me, they said that you didn't sound like a threat at all."
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I swear, we can be a threat when we want to, but this is not one of those situations.
Okay. They kind of fly back to their tower. The one of them kind of waves at you, and then they continue on their way.
Well, hold on. I thought one of you was going to escort us.
She lets out a deep sigh, boobily, and she speaks to the others, in Susurran, and then they head back to the tower, and she flies up to your crow's nest. Is there anyone in the crow's nest?
Vetch.
Okay, Vetch. She perches next to you in the crow's nest, in a very bird-like, Spider-Man, unladylike position. And then she says, "All right, that way." She points with one of her wings in the very obvious direction that you were supposed to go.
In Susurran, Songbow calls up and asks her if she ever gets cold with any clothes on.
She says, "This is a temperate region, so I do not. If I went to one of the frigid regions, or the icy regions, I definitely would." That is when my ancestors would cover themselves in feces, feathers, and manskin to keep warm, which would also encourage the growth of feathers over the fleshier parts of our bodies. Harpies from colder lands and regions are generally head-to-toe feathers.
Wait, so there's only one area other than your extremities that seems to have feathering. Are you saying that's because you shit yourself there?
Oh wow, she gets really upset.
Is it a cloaca?
Why are you talking?
We can't
She-
do nothing
she-
about
Why are
it.
you
It's concerning.
She
All right.
she leaves.
Wait.
She's done.
Hold on.
Nope, it's over.
That was so.
She's too
Take me
bad.
with you. Wait.
I'll never know if harpies have cloacas.
Come back, movie lady.
I don't, with the carpet match and the drapes situation there, I bet it's probably just normal bits and pieces.
Mm.
Do you promise?
Wait, why is she leaving? Songbo.
Songbo opened his mouth.
I was just curious about harpies.
After you already insulted them numerous times.
She did the same thing. She just gets away with it scot-free. What's up with that? That seems like a double standard.
It's a power dynamic thing, Songbo. I think she's holding some cards here, but she said we can go to the island, so let's go.
All right, as you guys pull up to the island, you see that there are a number of Minotaur and Kobold dock workers. You kind of scan the crowd. You do see a few humans here and there, but they are definitely the minority amongst the peoples that are gathered here. You also see some, we'll just call them humanoid creatures that are probably returned. Like you see a skeleton, you see a broom. You see a dog walking around on its hind legs that's not a shoonie. Some kind of dachshund, like wiener dog situation.
Captain.
Hmm?
Can we recruit the broom?
I mean, technically everyone's recruitable, but that is up to your captain, I guess.
I did ask the captain.
Yeah. I feel like the captain's ignoring you because she's reached her maximum patience level.
Yeah, Songbo probably, put everybody's patience to the very end there.
All right.
I didn't
actually
notice what he
feel
was
like-
doing.
I actually feel like Isaac may have a point. We could use, a deckhand.
That's
Are you
very
saying
true.
we should recruit a board?
It's an option.
All right. As you guys approach the docks, armed guards are there. Amongst them is a tall, very tall, like 8 feet tall, maybe 9, Minotaur. Seems older. White and gray patterning, patchwork armor. Commands sort of respect with his presence. And as he looks over your ship, he sees the iron cages and the S&M goth girl vibes of your ship, and that his eyes kind of narrow but then he sees all the returned, and then he sees Cloudhoof, and his eyes kind of soften a little bit, and he says, "You, Minotaur, you are the one called Cloudhoof, whose mother fled the city. Is that correct?"
Yes, that is correct, sir.
Ah, then you will be pleased to know that she is here and she is safe.
Oh, thank you.
Saying that you're in charge, sir, are we allowed to disembark?
I would ask to speak with your captain and know your intentions. This is a secret place. A safe place. Our leaders have invested much time, energy, diplomacy, and power make it thus. It would be reckless to allow you to see any more than you already have without knowing your true intent.
That is quite fair and generous. I am Quartermaster Goldleaf, and he'll step to the side and will, with a flourish, present. And this is Captain Jade.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
He nods. He says, I am Theek Boulderhorn. I am captain of what passes for the guard here. I was once a member of the city guard of Taranathian. When the transposition first happened, I hoped that by joining the guard, I could bridge the rift that had formed between our cultures and people. But all I found was hatred from both sides. Things have only grown worse over the years. And so, when I heard that there was a quiet exodus occurring, I offered to help in whatever way I could. When my involvement was to be discovered, I left the city for good.
Boulderhorn. We met another Boulderhorn back in the Stone District. He was a smithy?
Yes.
Therak Boulderhorn. Do you know of him?
I do. We are cousins.
Ah, wonderful. He had commissioned for, there was missing Minotaur children in the Stone District, and he had sent out a commission, and we answered it. We were able to assist him in that matter.
Yes. I have heard of this incident and of the mercenaries who aided in this. Was one of them named Kalos?
Yes. He went to go and find the children before anybody else.
I see.
Gold-
He is a Torkin of elven descent. Where is he now?
Goldleaf was going to turn around and call out for Kalos. Does he see him? Does it look like he
Kalos,
doesn't want
he's
to
just
show?
gone. He's just gone, bro. He's just gone.
Okay. Interesting.
There is a very small below decks area on the ship.
Jade's gonna turn around and call for Kala.
Everyone looks around, and you know, nobody here is a fucking snitch. But Kevin says, "Kevin!" and he starts like slapping his leaf on the deck to indicate something might be below the deck. Kevin! Kevin!
It would appear that Kalos is indisposed currently, but he is with us.
He is with you.
Yes.
Oh my. That is exciting news. And all I needed to hear. Please, you are welcome here. I will alert the elders. They will want to see you, especially Kalos. We will have a feast to celebrate.
Oh no. This is gonna be bad.
Well, thank you for your generosity.
It's good to have some recognition for almost saving all of the children.
You just had to say that part. You need to stop the children.
Wow.
That almost
Just-
you just said
I
children.
do apologize for their behavior.
They know the story,
He
but
was very sick, so forgive his bad manners. We'll retrieve Kalos. Where would you like us to be?
for now, wait here and stow your ship. I will send a guide. They will keep an eye on you and show you around. I trust you will treat them with the same respect and courtesy that they will treat you.
Certainly.
Of course.
I'm just still a little flabbergasted. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
So his cousin's name is Theric, and his name is Theek. Do you think they have another cousin named, like, Thee?
Back.
And then maybe someone just called The? And then...
Well, I'm thinking the
They
next one
don't
is...
seem to be very clever with their names.
Well, I'm thinking the next one is either, well, Theek without an A, or Thak without the E. Because Theric had an R in between the E and the A, so if we're just
Oh, that's true. I think
we're
the E
just taking out
next
letters
one.
one by one.
It should be Thak next.
Thak, yeah.
And then...
Goldleaf's gonna turn to the captain and be like, do you get the feeling that something's up with Kalos?
I have a feeling that Kalos is, I don't think he wants recognition for anything. I think it makes him nervous. So the fact that they're excited that he's here, possibly for recognition for taking part in saving the children. What do they call it? Introverted. He's a giant pansy, but he has a kind heart, and that's really all that matters, right?
I mean, that's
we'll just-
true, but I feel like he needs to get over that. Like, he's gonna be on
He
this
does.
adventure, and you know, he's gonna be racking up glory all the time. Like, he needs to start accepting that people are going to look up to him and whatever accomplishments he has.
He's very... I'm sure we'll discover something that will bring him out of his shell.
Yeah, fair point.
But for now, we should probably go collect him. Do you think he's hiding?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, okay. I figured maybe he's just taking a nap, but... Oh, he's probably hiding.
Yeah, you should probably be the one to go get him.
Me?
I agree.
I'm not even on the ship. Why can't we just call... Okay, fine. I will go and retrieve him. Jade was acting like it's... Why do I have to go and do it? I'm not even on the ship right now. But she's like, okay, sure.
I don't have to twist my arm to do it. Gosh, you're just twisting my arm.
I mean,
Nice
if nobody
turn.
else is available, I'm sure I'd be happy to go.
We'll get the ship ready for docking. In the meantime,
All right. So as you head below decks, it's crowded down there. I don't know if you guys have had time to clear out all like the torture devices and S&M equipment and stuff. But you have like way too many people on this very small vessel, so everyone's just kind of making it work. You find him kind of curled up with his knees tucked in, looking real sad. You see his green eyes kind of glowing a bit in the dim of the below decks. He looks over at you and he says, I heard everything.
So you know that they'd like to throw a feast, and they want you to be present.
I don't think you understand. I don't think they want to host a feast to celebrate me or anything that we've done. I think they just want to celebrate what they're falsely interpreting as a homecoming.
A homecoming? Kalos, is there something you're not telling me?
Captain, have you heard of the echoes?
The echoes. It sounds familiar.
Then you haven't heard of them?
Sounds familiar enough, but I mean, if you wanted to tell me about it, the reminder would be great.
The echoes are a coven of witches. Minotaur witches. Who are dedicated to the destruction of, Taranathian.
But what do you have anything to do with the echoes, Kalos?
Yeah, he gets a real, like, kind of distant look. He says,
Cloudhoof are doing this and just not said anything.
one of them is my mother.
And you don't want to see your mother?
I don't agree with her ideologies.
Pray tell, what are her ideologies?
The destruction of Taranathian?
Well, I mean, none of us agree on that. She's still your mother.
But
are you afraid of her?
You don't understand, Captain. They have the power and the means to make it happen. They have spent longer than I've been alive working towards the end of Taranathian, the destruction of it, to see it fall into the Emerald Storm. But not before the streets run red with the blood of the Taranathian Council and the non-Minotaur citizens. They are racists, bigots, supremacists. They only harbor hatred in their hearts.
There must be a way for you to speak with your mother and the other of the echoes, Kalos. I will not stand for the blatant disregard of another being's life simply because they're other. I think all of us agree, but we need to be able to get you past this indifference, disdain, terror you have of your mother in this instance. We need to be able to find the discourse to discuss and rectify or move past or find some solution for this situation.
I don't think that's... I just...
That can include standing up to her, Kalos.
He gives you a look like, you haven't met my mom.
Are you wanting me to meet your mother?
He makes a confused and disgusted face. He says, I was hoping you would never meet my mother.
Well,
I was
if
hoping
I'm
you would
being
assume
honest,
that I was an orphan or something.
if I'm being honest, and no offense, She sounds like a bitch. But no offense, of course. You're nothing like that. I'm sorry. And Jade's gonna turn beet red and kind of turn her face away.
He says, if you order me to get off this ship and attend this banquet, then I will.
Kalos, I might do a lot of things. And some of those things are delegation of tasks. I don't want to call it ordering people around. I like to participate in doing what is best for the group, and others partaking in those actions to do the best for the group. I'm not going to order you to get off this ship. I do think it would be in your best interest to do so that we can work together, especially if what you're saying is true, which I do believe, of course. But how can you move past this if you just continue to hide from it?
Go ahead and give me a diplomacy check.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
It was almost
Okay.
on an 18. Son of a bitch again. Wow.
Okay. He's willing to do it, but you don't think he's gonna do a good job. Well, he's gonna try. Whatever is happening between him and his mother, it is not great.
Like I said, Kalos, I want you to do what you think is best for yourself. And if that means staying on this ship, then so be it. However, the rest of us will be attending the banquet. And we will be working towards not seeing the downfall of Taranathian because of indifference or racism. I want you to make the decision that you feel is right for yourself. And Jade's gonna turn and walk away.
Dude, she pulled the I'm not sad, I'm disappointed card.
Yeah.
And she pulled the classic critical roll, and then I walk away.
Okay. As you guys are, I guess, kind of getting the ship settled, preparing to disembark, a kobold arrives with palish skin, bird-like qualities, as well as the signature kind of minotaur-esque horns that the kobolds of Stoneheart are known for. Her head area is decorated with feathers, or she is growing feathers. It's unsure. Kobolds are considered to be somewhat genetically unstable. Especially in the revised age. Her golden eyes take all of you guys in. She has a calm demeanor to her, and walks with a very straight posture, unusual for kobolds. Almost sort of has like the posture and demeanor of a Tien like diplomat. So very, very unusual, like a very unusual kobold. She approaches all of you. She does like a half bow, and she says, "Greetings. I am Nulu Steelfeathers, and I have been asked to guide you and watch over you while you are in our settlement."
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Goldleaf.
She does a polite like half bow to you.
He'll return it. Our captain, I think, is talking at the moment, but she'd be more than happy to meet with you. And we do appreciate your willingness to guide us around the settlement.
Okay. She turns to you, Jade. It's just like a half bow. She says, "There are a lot of you in such a small ship."
Yes, we do have another vessel that's a bit larger for our crew, but with the recent activity, we had to downsize to our smaller ship.
I see. So you have more than one ship?
Yeah, we've got 2. This is our special sneaking around ship, I think. But then we ended up saving a bunch of people, and so we like doubled the amount of people we had on the ship. So there was a lot less space than we originally planned. But we also originally planned to be recruiting people, so maybe we should have thought of bringing the larger ship the first time. It all works out. It'll be fine, probably. It's just a little bit crowded.
He listens patiently to what you say. Your words wash over her like water against the sands of a beach. She nods to you.
No, I'm Songbo, by the way.
She says, "Will I be bringing all of you with me, or are you leaving some of your crew here with your ship?"
We'll turn to Captain Jade. I feel like maybe we should leave a couple of people on board just to keep it secure.
I agree.
But
we would want to make sure that there's rations or something for them to partake in. I would hate for us to leave and go to a glorious banquet and then everybody be on the ship with nothing.
Well, I definitely feel like maybe we can bring... Actually, that's a good question. Miss Nolo, would it be okay if we could bring some of, well, I guess what we may be served at this banquet back to those who remain on the ship?
Of course. We can send refreshments and the like to your ship.
Perfect.
Then
Thank you.
whoever is coming aboard or disembarking, whoever is going to see the town, please, this way.
So I guess the better question is, who doesn't want to get off the ship?
Kalos?
Excluding Callus. He doesn't get a choice.
I don't know, everybody seemed to be upset with me earlier. Do you want me to stay here? Or
No, you're part of the crew. You should be with us, Songbo.
I mean, like, I can just stay here and read. Like,
Okay, you see Kalos peeking from below decks and looking around cautiously.
Jade makes eye contact with him and just kind of does the subtle head shake like, and then looks away.
All right.
Guilt trip
He
with this
crawls.
man.
He crawls out. He will go.
So, being childhood friends, would I know the thing about Callus's mom? Or does he keep like, not even I would know. It's fine.
He would never talk about his parents, ever, as a kid. And he was that friend that would eat dinner at your house, but you never ate dinner at his house, kind of thing.
Understood.
Your understanding is that he has no idea who his father is, or at least not in a meaningful way. And that he fears his mother, either out of legitimate fear or just respect.
Okay.
Yeah. But again, you've never seen him with his mother. You know that he had a house, but even when you would go to his house, he would be the only one there.
Oh, poor dude.
Yeah. All right, so we've got the main 6, like any good MLP episode. Well, all right, the main 5, and then substitute character while number 6 is dying. Who else do you bring? Do you bring anyone besides Callus? Do you have everybody else hang out on the ship?
I'd be afraid to bring Berg because I wouldn't want people to accidentally eat him.
Oof. Or the fact that it might remind them of the extremely contraband hamburger. You know what I'm saying? Like, that isn't a affront to their people. Because it's not made of ham.
Yeah, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, I want Cassian to come with us. I don't know. He's just giving wise old man vibes right now.
Oh, I mean, he's down.
He's sure wise.
He's a
Cassian's gonna think he's on songboat duty now.
Okay.
I don't know. I looked at him and I was like, he knows some things.
Ashlyn, Inky Baby, and Kevin have seen children playing, and they definitely are envious and sad.
My suggestion was to bring. I didn't realize Inky Baby wanted to come, but Ashlyn and Kevin to bring them along.
He doesn't like being on this fucking boat. It's horrible. It's been a horrible time.
That's fair. Are they considered the one?
What?
Are they considered as one or separate individuals?
Oh, I mean, in this case, they would not even qualify as B team. They would be escorted. Yeah.
Okay. That's I feel like it's fine.
Okay.
Could we ask Callista if she would go with Kevin, Inky Baby, and Ashlyn to go and watch the kids play?
Callista is shook by the question that you have asked of her. She says, you are asking me to watch over children?
Well, because you're very skilled.
At engineering and smithing and metallurgy,
maybe we.
I will. No, I will try. I will try.
Would you like Bree to come with you?
Yes. Says immediately.
Immediately.
So your guide, Nulo, says, all right. Is everyone ready?
I feel like Bubbles would be included in the children's group. I don't know why.
Bubbles is not a child.
Yeah, this is a manly man. He's actually staring wistfully off in the direction of the harpies right now. He has his sketchbook out. If you look at it, he is giving them huge, like way bigger than they had tatas in his illustrations. He's like that online artist that can't even draw Jinx from like League of Legends with the small boobs that she actually has. Like he gotta put big old ones on everybody.
So the whole page is just titties. Like you can't see anything else. Like it's just
two beach balls on the chest. Doesn't matter the body type. Just two beach balls.
To be fair, look who raised him.
But to keep the children entertained. I'm willing to make them another board game.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was gonna say, Nazuki Pon. Yeah, we learned that they're good at games, so I guess bring them along for if there's entertainment with the locals and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
To show that we're friendly people.
All right. So as you begin to explore the town, let's see. Your guide explains, when Taranathian was violently displaced from Golarion, a portion of the Stoneheart Caverns broke away with a handful of survivors. Rather than rejoin the city they felt had failed them, these minotaurs and kobolds settled upon the floating fragment, naming it Karthalon, meaning the horn broken yet unbowed. What? Shit, dude. It's just 17 to adults, so the kids can't play that one.
Oh, my bad.
You know that wouldn't change the Isaac would make that board game.
God damn. I tried to get this going through the academy, but they wouldn't have it.
It's a work of art.
You're very serious, guide. She stops and her whole body stiffens as she hears this snickering laughter, and she turns like a very strict school teacher as she's trying to tell you the history of the settlement. Do you just have the game out that you're handing to the kids?
Here's. Hang on. There you go. Look, it's like a physical cop.
That's a 37 to adult.
I made some changes for that one, and
Starting at 37 to adult. What the hell?
I think there's people in this game right now that wouldn't be able to play that version of the
I
game.
can't play it. I can't play it.
All right, well,
I can't play it either.
So it's just Goldie playing by himself?
snatches the game from you, and he runs off with it, and the rest of them run after, and Callista Forge says, yes, watching children, yes, this is great, I'm really enjoying this. The guide watches them run off. You can tell that she's doing the math, like, how much trouble could they get in?
Those little scamp.
We do apologize, Nulo. We were just making sure that they had a game to keep themselves entertained. We do apologize for interrupting. If you'd continue, it's very riveting to learn about the area.
Yes. Children are the future, after all. Ahem. Cut off from the infrastructure and politics of Taranathian, the Enclave maintained older Stoneheart customs, stonecraft, ancestor reverence, and communal governance. Their independence hardened into mistrust, especially towards the Bastion Council and the Aether Blades, whom they blame for abandoning the clans left during the transposition. Our relative isolation has allowed us to preserve our ancient beliefs, and we are proud that our community has its own coven of stone witches. Many claim that the mountain spirit, torn from Golarion, still lives here in this remaining fragment. Occasionally you can feel the earth shake from its anger. As if to punctuate it, very small earthquake kind of goes through the ground. Well, you've already seen our docks. They are still, well, We think that they're pretty good. She seems kind of flustered. I'll be honest, we don't know very much about skyships. There are one or two. There are one or two ships that bring refugees from the city, but we, as a community, don't have any sailing vessels that we would trust to go outside of sight of the island.
Really? Maybe that's something that we can speak with your elders about. And as for the matter of the docks, we do have some quite skilled engineers along with us. Maybe they can take a look at what you have and see what can be improved upon.
Oh, that would be appreciated. Thank you.
I built my own airship from scratch once.
You must be very proud of yourself.
It ended up being a bad decision.
She does not ask you why, she just accepts that you have said that and continues her tour. She says, here is the heart of our community, the Stoneheart Plaza. You can see the large central fire pit, communal ovens, trading circle, clan totems, and ancestral horns, and runestones.
So this is a marketplace.
It is a marketplace and a cultural hub and a graveyard and a concert hall, among other things.
Is there a glass blower here?
Yes, a glass blower recently joined our community. She is lovely, tall, and powerful.
Do you think we could make a quick stop over there? Goldleaf will kind of turn to Cloudhoof.
She says,
yay, nay.
Would be appreciated.
Of course. Yes. Let us... we can head that way. Alright, so she will take you over to Cloudhoof's mom.
So we're all here for, just different reasons.
Damn, bro.
Everybody's there for Cloudhoof's mom.
I mean, she's an incredible woman. She's an incredible woman.
The goal is to say the motivations are not.
Let's see. Where did her character sheet end up? Wah. Hold on. My stuff's running so slow. Alright. Cloudhoof's family, Cloudhoof's mother, Cloudhoof's old friend. Okay. Cloudhoof's home. Damn, I got a lot of notes about Cloudhoof.
It's like he knows stuff about me that even I don't know.
Right? Cloudhoof's mother embraces son, blah, blah, blah. I'm in the process of moving my notes from like one platform to another, and I don't know where like half the shit is. It's very frustrating. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, they take you over to a very like a very small stone hut. I don't want to say very small because kobolds live here. A hut that would accommodate a minotaur, but looks like it's maybe like a one-room hut. Built into the hut is a sort of kiln / like furnace oven situation. And you do see glass blowing tools and accoutrements, as well as pieces of art and things like that. But less art and more like just functional stuff, like vials and bowls and jars, things like that. And you do see Morales Cloudspire hard at work. So she looks to all of you. And then when she sees Cloudhoof, she just begins to ugly cry a little bit as she runs towards you to embrace you.
Well, it's okay, Mom. It's all right. We're just glad to see you're safe.
She says, "Why are you here? Did you also flee the city?" Well, I mean, you did flee the city, but I mean, did you flee the city to here, or are you going to stay here now? Are we going to be together again?
Well, we've established a base on a different island.
Really? A base? Like a little hideout, or?
It's more than little.
Do you recall the old Hydro Forge?
Only rumors that it had been lost in the transposition.
Found it.
Took it over.
Well, cleanse what spirits were there.
Process of taking it over.
Oh, wow. That's incredible. So you're like an adventurer now. Like the Pathfinders.
Just finally following all those books I said I wanted to.
I'm so happy that you're alive. They came looking for you. They broke a lot of things, and they made a lot of threats. They asked me a lot of questions.
That's why I didn't want to tell you more.
In the end, the respect and contacts that I had built within the city were enough to protect me, but many of my friends warned me that it might not last. There are powerful people looking for you, and more specifically, a woman that they say you kidnapped.
There's been no kidnapping.
She is some noble woman from the Tower District. Her father apparently served on the Bastion Council or served as an advisor. He went missing, and then she went missing as well. You and your friends are the ones accused of either kidnapping her or some say aiding in her escape. It's a bit unclear. I tried to ask around, but I didn't want to draw too much attention to myself. They say that she has turned against the government and is recruiting terrorists or something? What have you gotten yourself mixed into, my son?
She hired us to help her find her father, because the government is likely the one that made him go missing. We're trying to track him down now.
Son, the Bastion Council is not the sort of organization that you want to make your enemy.
They kind of decided that for us. We already know too much.
You could stay here. The island is shielded from divination by the echoes. And Cloudhoof, you have heard of the echoes, like growing up. It's sort of like a spooky story to tell in the dark kind of thing. This coven of Minotaur witches who swore eternal vengeance against the people of Taranathian for causing the transposition.
They're actually here.
She says, yes. They are here and they are real. And they are powerful. I have heard some of the talks and speeches and listened to their words. They are determined and motivated. And I believe they have allies beyond this settlement, within the city and without, even amongst your father's people. Cloudhoof, why don't you just stay here? You can be safe. We can have a life here. It's not like back in the city. The people here, they are more accepting. They are not so blinded by hatred and racism. We are united in a common cause. Freedom.
I thought the Coven hated everyone who wasn't Minotaur or kin.
She kind of looks away and she says, they have much anger for the council and those that support it. But there are plenty of humans, dwarves, and halflings who have tired of the way they are treated and the way the city is being run, and they are amongst us. She kind of motions, look over there, look over there. If you won't stay here with me, then could you just... No, you are a bull grown. Your choices are your own, and I will not try to coddle you or keep you from them. You have done much already, and I'm sure you will do much more. And she pulls you into a muscular embrace.
Of course, hug back. Say, well, we hope to make allies with this place and the people here, because we know there's going to be dealing with Taranathian in the future. It's unavoidable.
She seems kind of saddened by those words. And she says, Taranathian has made many enemies and makes little effort to heal old wounds or make amends.
Oh, you have no idea. We've already met quite a few people who absolutely hate the place. We've been to pirate settlements. We've met whole sects of pirate crews who wished to liberate the gargoyles who live there. We know the Fae. We've met them, and they absolutely despise Taranathian and feel they're abandoned. There's a lot of people who don't like them. And their list does not seem to be shrinking at all. But I think there's a greater picture out there, too. Something going on with the returned that Taranathian doesn't want us to know about.
She seems very thoughtful of this. She says, I find this place to be beautiful beyond all measure. And she kind of motions at, like, the whole of the plane, not just the settlement that she's in. And she says, but I know there are many who would wish to return home. I just don't see how that's possible without the power of the wizards. If this could be de-escalated, if they could be reasoned with, perhaps they could find a way to return the city, or at least those who wish to return. It's a foolish, optimistic thought. What's done is done. We must make do with the supplies we have at hand.
If I may interject, I don't think it's foolish to dream big, or to at least dream hopeful.
Oh, when you say that, her ears kind of flutter a little bit, and she smiles at you.
I do feel like Taranathian has made quite a lot of enemies, but I feel like that's more of the council, the authority, the leadership of the city that has been doing so. There's quite a number of innocent people who are just living their lives and just happen to also be in unfortunate circumstances. As you said, if there's a way to change the minds of the leadership, then, I mean, it's worth a shot, is it not?
You need to think of the city as a machine, right? And the council, it's like the rudder, or like the you've seen those steering wheels, right? It's like that. When you have a broken piece of a machine, you just throw it away and replace it with a better piece of machinery, one that actually works. The council just has to be removed permanently. And then the new council can direct the city in an actually useful direction.
I mean, that's definitely one option. I feel like that may be more of the extreme option. If they're unwilling
Did you see what he did to those children? What do you mean extreme option? Extreme has already been done.
Well,
I don't know. I'm kind of with the echoes on at least the killing the council part. I don't think they're savable. And even if all of them didn't want that, there's no way that they didn't know of his proclivities, of his aspirations. At some point, complicity is its own crime.
Cassie
But I do
says,
agree that we shouldn't. I do agree that we shouldn't kill the whole town.
Unfortunately, some of these groups are rather indiscriminate as to who needs to pay.
right.
Yeah.
Some of them feel like the whole city needs to be broken apart and set adrift or fall into the Emerald Sea or whatever.
I didn't realize that we're saying all this in front of the Cobalt and just turn and look.
oh, she's definitely listening intently and letting you guys just talk and talk and talk.
Which side are you on?
Cassian says, you talk about replacing the parts. Adritus is the city. He was there when the first stone was laid down. Him and his elf. They've been there since it was dirt. And they'll be there till it's dust. No dragon holds on to its hoard with a stronger grip than Adritus holds on to that city. That's why I don't think you should have immortals in charge of things.
No, that's valid.
Yeah,
Same with
that's true.
gods. I think gods should die after 300 years. Every 300
Yeah,
years, new gods.
I once heard that there was a group of people that wanted the gods to change every 500 years. But then the person that was aiding them and telling that story just sort of sighed deeply in sort of a, oh my god, you got this far and that's what you decided way.
Now, 500 years is too much time, son. 300 years max. That's it. That's if I was running things. If President Cassian was in charge. Your guide, Nulo, says, I am of the opinion that you reap what you sow. Taranathian was possessed of the greatest magic, technology, and resources of any nation. Yet, the only thing they have produced in the last 3 decades is enemies.
Yeah.
They have a Hydra farm now.
I feel like that was more of necessity.
She just like
figured it out.
she just slow blinks at you, Isaac.
I'm just saying, they did something.
Well, let me show you the rest of the town. And then she continues to lead you guys around the town.
That's true. Miss Cloudspire, they seem to be wanting to throw us a banquet this evening. I assume you'll be attending. You can catch up more with your son later.
Yes, that is news to me, but I would not miss it. What is the occasion? Surely your heroics have not warranted a feast of our limited resources.
You know, they did not say, but I'm going to go off on a limb and say that may be the cause. If it's not, then yeah, he just shrugs.
Yeah, I also thought it was kind of weird they were throwing a feast.
Well,
This isn't gonna be one of those things where, like, we're the course or anything, right?
well, I mean, the feast wasn't mentioned until Callus is brought up.
Yeah,
Sure.
I want to lean in to Songbow. Say like limited resources. They don't have a Hydra farm.
If we'd have stolen one of the hydras, we could have given it to them as a way to ingratiate ourselves.
That would have been good. You were right all along.
No, I wanted to keep the hydras from being constantly tortured. I wouldn't have given it away. We were gonna train it to be a guard dog.
Oh yeah.
Except lizard.
Mm-hmm.
All right. She continues the tour, which I guess we will pick up next week because we don't want to. I don't want to keep you guys up too late. I know some of you have to roll, but yeah. Basically, you are here. You're tentatively allowed to stay. You are encountering a pretty important faction in the Echoes. They are very dangerous. I'll tell you that right now.
What?
Yeah.
Say.
So yeah, I'm curious to see how you guys proceed with this one. Yeah, guess that's all I got for you. Go ahead and put you back on the intro music. All right. So, with that, you've actually explored quite a bit of the map too, which is pretty cool. At this point, you guys have done and seen and experienced a lot of stuff. We don't know if this is a safe place for you yet. But the next time we feel that you are at a safe place, you guys will level up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it could be this place, depending. Or you might be able to make it back home, and we'll treat that as a safe space. But for now, your milestone will be successfully spending the night at a safe place. That's the milestone you're looking for.
Please don't upset anyone else. Please, 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 please.
Hey, Callous Mom, can we
Just don't
parlay?
know what you're talking
I mean, she can't determine if you guys are safe or not. Oh, her mom. Oh, his
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah,
His-
Cal's
oh,
mom.
oh. I mean, you'll find out next week. This is some real bad bitches, bro. This is some real bad bitches.
Yeah.
You
I
in
feel
for it?
I feel like the Irish guy on Braveheart. God says I'll live, but you're.
Yeah, it'll be great. I think it'll be super great. It'll be great next week.
I'm looking
Bring your
forward to it.
definitely bring your strongest diplomacy game.
I'm
bring your
looking
about. Oh,
strongest-
don't you worry.
We're gonna muzzle song.
Oh, God.
Just let us handle it. Songbow,
Now,
you and I will speak to the leaders.
I will say this, Captain Jade. Part of being a good leader is putting the aces in their places. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? And sometimes the ace's place is back in the deck.
Honestly, Isaac and I should probably go look at the dock to encourage goodwill while the rest of you.
Hey, that's why I suggested that you guys can help improve some parts of their settlement. while we're
Something
here.
that Sword World is very, very blatant about, which I really appreciate, is it's like this is a class-based game, and not everybody's good at everything, and people need to be willing to, kind of get out of the way of people that are doing the thing that they're good at, in the same way that they'll get out of the way for you to do your stuff. So, if you spec like Mega Ultra Combat Deluxe, everybody knows that when a fight breaks out, you're the go-to, you're the go-to guy or whatever. And conversely, when it's time for talking and negotiating, that same person is like, all right, take it away. And I feel like it was really cool that they just blatantly put that in the rules. Like this is what we're talking about when we say class based. It isn't like, oh, I do sneak attack damage and I'm a tank. It's like, no. You literally have different things that you're good at.
Nathan, how long did we play Skulls Battles? For?
Like 3 years or something.
Yeah. So 3 years of you doing this to me was suffering. So it's so good. It feels so good to be on the other side.
Oh my god.
Yep.
It'll be fine. It'll be fun.
Look, I'm not leaving this place until I get a medal for almost saving all the children.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
all I'm saying.
It's gonna be some spicy. This could be some spicy stuff.
We'll try
It's
and
gonna be
negotiate
spicy.
that for you.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my.
Put that in the contract. We need at least a participation trophy because we,
A participation trophy. Wow.
we didn't win, right?
I mean,
So,
that's such an American attitude. Like, because you didn't 5-star solutions, you didn't win. That's so ridiculous. Like,
it's children's lives.
my Monday
talking about?
group won like a war, basically, right? But they didn't win it flawlessly, and you could feel it. You could feel it in the air that they felt like failures. And it's like, but you won. And it's like, but we didn't
Skin
super.
of our teeth.
We didn't super win. We didn't super win. It's like, come on, like.
Did we win?
Yeah, you did. You saved the two most important locations. And you lost the least important location. That's pretty good as far as war is concerned. That's pretty fucking good.
Look,
The costs
I
they were
always,
great.
Any casualty is a failure.
Oh my god.
I always think back to like the poorly subtitled version of Hunter x Hunter I watched, where like Hisoka is like, Gon wants absolute victory in this fucking volleyball match. I'll make it happen. Like that's how I feel about everything. Gotta be absolute victory.
I need to go back to the Paradise Vale way of thinking. We only lost 10 people? Hell yeah!
We survived!
About that.
Some of us.
That's healthy. That's healthy, guys. Like
It didn't feel healthy for him at the time.
Sorry, that's realistic.
We had a poor like Crimean dude being like, please no, do not let the bugbear kill me. Help, please. And then they're like, let him die. You know, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here though.
Listen. I think about Season 1 Paradise Vale a lot when I read about the improvements to virtual reality, and I'm like, we ain't ready. Like, as a species, we ain't ready for the Westworld level of fucked up shit that is about to drop. Like,
You would need people to put other people through that shit though. And like, we're assholes, so we did it. But like, I don't know if anybody else would.
Any of those, I guess with the I guess they're not quite isekais, whatever. Like your guys trapped in a video game.
Yeah.
Like the sheer barbarism that would happen.
Oh yeah, no, it's horrible. It's horrible. Like, yeah. I used to talk about the Westworld factor of teaching new players like about TTRPGs. There would be people that would go full Westworld. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're like, well, I stabbed the bartender in the fucking throat, and it's like, oh my god. Okay.
I remember, like your kiddo's birthday. It's like they're very, very little. Their friends there.
Oh right,
and
when we
like,
did the double session for the kids.
Yeah. Well, it was pre that actually. It was like even before that. That's how fucking long we've known each other, man. So, but like you described, you're like, we're gonna play D&D. What's D&D? You ever play Skyrim? It's like Skyrim, except instead of like going into the bar and talking to the bartender, and the bartender has like 5 things you can talk about. Like you could go in to the bar and like be like, I want to eat that chair, and you could spend 3 hours like suffering through trying to eat a chair. Like if you really wanted to do it. And I was like, that's a great explanation for it.
Yeah. And some people get overwhelmed in the worst ways by the virtual reality nature of TTRPG. So Anyways. Quick announcements. 28th record of Lotus War watch party. Hell yeah. This Saturday is apparently Valentine's Day, and my aromantic GM canceled the game because they have a date. I guess I just don't understand how aromantic works. I don't know. But yeah, so we will be resuming that next Saturday. I think we only have 2 sessions left in that campaign. It has been an absolute blast. So it's only going to come in at I think 12 or 13 sessions, so it'll be a fun one to listen to if you were curious about the harrowing, which is sort of like Wild Beyond the Witchlight Pathfinder edition. It came out before Wild Beyond the Witchlight, but it's got those vibes, kind of got like Alice in Wonderland vibes to it. It's been a lot of fun. And then Saturday morning, I'm going to keep working on my self-host migration process. I'm trying to get an affiliate code for World Anvil, so I guess stay tuned for that. I find the tool to be very useful. I probably need to do more tutorials. It's a little overwhelming for me. I wasn't one of them nerds that was like trying to keep Wikipedia accurate or anything, so it's still a bit much for me, but I'm getting the hang of it. And then we've got DirtCon coming up in May. And then I've got I'm working on some Sword World stuff, which has been very enjoyable. So yeah, it's a lot of good stuff going on. Anybody have any other announcements before we adjourn?
Good.
Nothing here.
Yep. All right. Then on that note, we will end the session. We will continue this next week.
All right. Thanks for running.
All right, and we'll remember to turn off Craig this time.
Is anybody here?
Put Craig to sleep.
Rest.
You've worked hard, Craig. You're a good robot. Not the best robot. That's Nick's, but you're a good robot. There you go.
All right.
Oh, did you guys hear that they're closing down ChatGPT? Did I talk about this? They're closing down ChatGPT 4.0. Fucking tomorrow, the day before Valentine's Day. I don't know if you know the significance of that, but Generation 4.0 was the one that was fucking everybody.
Lovely.
And
I'm gonna shut the stream off. We can talk about that later.
Yeah,
But
I wouldn't know anything